Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss the numerical on the CRO. Let us read the numerical. An oscilloscope is operated with line setting of 0.5 millisecond per division and vertical setting of 100 millivolt per division. Two cycles of sine wave are observed on the screen, which occupies 8.8 horizontal divisions and 4.6 vertical divisions. Then the RMS voltage and frequency of line sine wave respectively are. Okay, so here we need to understand first of all x-axis setting they have given. Okay, x-axis setting they have given, it is 0.5 millisecond per division. Okay, and for y-axis, that is vertical, it is 100 millivolt per division. Okay, next, number of cycles we are having 2. Okay, next it is given that, or better to write, we are having 2 cycles on the screen. Okay, next, 8.8 horizontal divisions. So horizontal divisions is equal to 8.8. What about the vertical divisions? 4.6. Vertical divisions is equal to 4.6. Okay, and our task is to find the RMS voltage and the frequency. Okay, so if you check, we are having for 2 cycles. Okay, and for screen. Okay, suppose we are having a screen or the waveform like this on the screen. Okay, it is showing 2 cycles of a sine wave. So here it is the first cycle, suppose this is the second cycle. Okay, next, corresponding to 2 cycles, how many horizontal divisions are there? The horizontal divisions are like this. We are having 8.8 horizontal divisions. Okay, so for 2 cycles we are having 8.8 horizontal divisions. 2 cycles we are having 8.8 divisions. Okay, so we can write, for one cycle it will be 4.4, right? For one cycle it will be 4.4 divisions. Okay, so 4.4 divisions, and as we know, for each division we are having 0.5 millisecond. Okay, so we can write, therefore time period of sine wave, time period of sine wave is equal to number of divisions for one cycle. Okay, into, yes, we need to write into, okay, the horizontal setting or the horizontal line setting. Okay, so into horizontal line setting, I'm writing here horizontal line setting. So number of divisions for one cycle, it is a 4.4, into horizontal line setting, it is 0.5 millisecond. Okay, so we can write it as 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, so if you check, 4.4 into 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, this is the time period, 2.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 seconds. Okay, this is the time period. So therefore frequency, we can write frequency is equal to 1 upon time period. So it is equal to 1 upon 2.2 into 10 to the power minus 3. So if you check, 454.54 hertz. Okay, 454.54 hertz, that is roughly it is 455 hertz. Okay, 455 hertz, this is the frequency. Next, what about the RMS value? Okay, so if you check, for vertical, how many divisions we are having? It is a 4.6. Okay, so 4.6 divisions means from peak to peak. Okay, so from this peak to this peak we are having 4.4 divisions. 4.4 divisions. Okay, so for each peak it will be 2.2. It is 50% of this 4.4. Okay, so 2.2. So we can write peak value of sine wave. So we can write therefore peak value of sine wave is equal to number of divisions 2.2 into what about the vertical setting? It is 100 millivolt per division. Okay, so into 100 into 10 to the power minus 3. So if we check, it is 220 into 10 to the power minus 3, that is 220 millivolt. This is the peak value actually. Okay, 220 millivolt. So what is the RMS? Therefore RMS value, yes, RMS value is peak divided by root 2. We know for any sine wave. Okay, so it is a 220 millivolt divided by root 2. Okay, so it is 220 divided by root 2. It is 155.56 millivolt. Okay, so if you check the options, 455 hertz and 155.56. Okay, so roughly it is nearly 162. Okay, so option is option B, right? 162.6 actually they have given. Okay, so, sorry, it is a 4.6 they have given. Okay, so if it is 4.6, then it will be 4.6. Okay, if this is 4.6, this will be 2.3. Okay, if this is 2.3, then here it is a 2.3. Okay, then it will be like 230. It will be like 230. Okay, so definitely it will be coming 162. Okay, 230 by root 162.63, right? So if you check the options, correct option is option B. Okay, so friends, this is about the numerical number 1. The time per division and voltage per division axis of an oscilloscope have been erased. Okay, a student connects a 1 kilohertz 5 volt peak to peak square wave calibration pulse to channel 1 of the scope and observe the screen to be as shown in the upper trace of the figure. Okay, means this upper trace, right, it is showing the 1 kilohertz and 5 volt peak to peak, 5 volt peak to peak. Okay, square wave, right? Next, an unknown signal is connected to channel 2 lower trace. Okay, this is the unknown signal we are having. Okay, which is the triangular wave. Okay, if the time per division and volt per division on both the channels are same, the amplitude, that is the peak to peak, and period of the unknown signal are respectively. Okay, very simple question, and they have given the 4 options. Okay, so here we are having the options, right? So first of all, from first signal we need to find the vertical setting and the horizontal setting. Okay, vertical setting means in volt per division and horizontal setting is in second per division. Okay, so if you check for first signal, okay, for first signal wherever the frequency is 1 kilohertz, that is 1 into 10 to the power 3 hertz. Okay, so we can write time t is equal to 1 by f. Okay, so it is like 1 millisecond, so 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 seconds. This is the time period of the signal. Okay, next it is given 5 volt peak to peak. Okay, so now if you check for horizontal, okay, this signal, first signal, is starting from this instant and it is completing one cycle at this instant, because if you check after this interval, okay, after this interval, whatever the signal we are having, the same signal is repeating. Okay, so if you check, this is the time period of the signal. Okay, so how many divisions are there? 1 2 3 4. Okay, so we are having 4 divisions. Okay, 4 divisions for one time period, or we can say one cycle, or one cycle. Okay, so therefore horizontal, therefore we can write horizontal setting, horizontal setting is equal to, yes, t divided by number of t divided by number of divisions, t divided by number of divisions, right? So if you check t, t is 1 millisecond, so 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 divided by number of divisions we are having 4 divisions. Okay, so it is a 1 by 4 into 10 to the power minus 3, so it is a 0.25. It is equal to 0.25 into 10 to the power minus 3, right, seconds per division. This is the horizontal setting. Okay, similarly we can find the vertical setting. Vertical setting, can we find vertical setting? Yes, we are having a 5 volt peak to peak signal. So 5 volt peak to peak means between lower peak and upper peak, yes, the voltage is 5 volt. Okay, between lower and upper peak the voltage is 5 volt. But between lower and upper peak, how many divisions, vertical divisions are there? Only 2 divisions. Okay, so we can write it as a vertical setting is equal to peak to peak voltage divided by number of divisions. Peak to peak voltage divided by vertical divisions. Vertical divisions. Okay, so what is the peak to peak voltage? We are having, it is a 5 volt divided by vertical divisions 2, so it is equal to 2.5 volt per division. Okay, this is the vertical setting. Okay, now our task is to find the peak to peak voltage of this signal. Okay, so if you check from this peak to this peak, okay, how many vertical divisions are there? 1 2 3. Okay, we are having 3 divisions. Okay, so therefore peak to peak, so we can write therefore peak to peak amplitude, peak to peak amplitude of unknown signal is equal to number of divisions 3 into setting, it is a 2.5, so it is equal to 7.5 volt. This is the peak to peak amplitude. Okay, next what about the frequency? If you check, this signal is starting from here and again completing one cycle at this instant, so how many divisions are there from this point to this point? If you check, it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8 divisions we are having. Okay, so therefore we can write time period, time period of unknown signal, time period of unknown signal. Time period means time taken to complete one cycle. Signal is equal to number of divisions 8 into horizontal setting. Horizontal setting is 0.25 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, so if you check, it is equal to 8 into 0.25, so it is 2. Okay, so it is 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 seconds. This is the time period. So therefore frequency of unknown signal, frequency of unknown signal is equal to 1 upon time period, so it is 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. So if you check, it is 0.5 into 10 to the power 3 hertz. Okay, so answer is 0.5 and 7.5. Okay, 0.5 and 7.5. Yes, they have asked, yes, they have asked the period actually. Okay, so period, if you check, it is 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, so 2 into 10 to the power minus 3, so it is a 2 millisecond and 7.5. Okay, so that option is option C. So friends, this is about the numerical number 2 on the CRO. A CRO is operated with X and Y settings of 0.5 millisecond per centimeter and 100 millivolt per centimeter. The screen of the CRO is 10 centimeter by 8 centimeter, X and Y. A sine wave of frequency 200 Hz and a RMS amplitude of 300 millivolt, okay, is applied to the Y input. The screen will show, okay, and they have given the options. Okay, so if you check here, X setting is equal to, X is nothing but horizontal, 0.5 millisecond per centimeter. Y setting we are having is equal to 100 millivolt per centimeter. Okay, and the screen is X length is equal to 10 centimeter and Y length is equal to 8 centimeter we are having. Okay, next if you check, so x length is 10 centimeter and x setting is 0.5 millisecond per centimeter. Okay, so therefore can we write the time, total time corresponding to screen, yes, is equal to x setting into x length, right, into x length. Okay, what is x setting? X setting is given, it is a 0.5 millisecond. And what is the length? Length is 10 centimeter. Okay, so it is 0.5 millisecond per centimeter actually. Okay, so it is a 0.5 millisecond per centimeter. So centimeter get cancelled, so 0.5 into 10, so it is a 5 millisecond. Okay, this is the time corresponding to the screen. Okay, means if this is the screen, okay, suppose if this is the screen, then on x the maximum time is 5 millisecond. Okay, so this is the 5 millisecond maximum time we are having. Okay, this is the x and here it is a y. Okay, similarly we can find maximum voltage, okay, or voltage corresponding to screen, okay, or amplitude corresponding to screen, amplitude corresponding to screen. Yes, we can write it is equal to y setting into y length. Okay, so it is equal to, I'm writing here, y setting into y length. What is y setting? If you check, y setting is 100 millivolt and it is a 8 centimeter. Okay, so 100 into 8, 100 millivolt per centimeter into 8 centimeter, cm cancel, so it will be like 800 millivolt. Okay, this is the amplitude. So 800 millivolt means if you check, it will be like for upper side it will be 400 millivolt, right, and for lower side, okay, it will be 400 millivolt. You getting the point? Okay, so now for the given signal, it is given that the time frequency is 200 hertz. Okay, so let us first check how many cycles. Okay, so therefore frequency of signal given, frequency is 200 hertz, right, frequency is 200 hertz, right. So therefore time t is equal to 1 by frequency, it is 1 by 200. Okay, so if you check, it is 1 by 200, it is 5 millisecond, 5 millisecond. Okay, so for completing one cycle it is taking 5 millisecond. Okay, and we are having the total time is also 5 millisecond. Okay, so how many cycles will be getting? Will be getting only one cycle. Okay, so here time is 5 millisecond, and for the x-axis also on the screen we are observing the maximum span is 5 millisecond. Okay, maximum span is 5 millisecond. Okay, so therefore yes, only one cycle will be observed, so I'm writing here, therefore only one cycle will be observed. Next, second thing is, it is given that the RMS value is 300 millivolt. Okay, RMS value of signal. Okay, RMS value is equal to 300 millivolt. Okay, therefore we can write peak value. Peak value is equal to 300 millivolt into root 2. Okay, so if we check 300 into root 2, that is 424.26, 424.26 millivolt. This is a peak value, so therefore peak to peak value, peak to peak value is equal to 2 times peak value. Okay, so if you check, it is equal to 848.53. So in order to observe the full signal, okay, yes, the amplitude of the vertical axis, it should be peak to peak amplitude of vertical axis should be 848. Okay, but if you check, we are having only 400 plus 400, that is a 800 millivolt. Okay, so here whether the full waveform will be observed, no, right? So full waveform will not be observed, so waveform observed will be like this. This is the actual waveform, but on the screen we will observe only this much. Are you getting the point? Means we will be observing the only this much waveform. Okay, so this waveform will not be observed, right, on the screen. Means it will be like this. So this waveform is like a flipped waveform. So if you check the options, it is a one cycle of the sine wave with a flipped amplitude. Option C is the correct option. Okay, so friends, this is about the numerical number 3 on the CRO. A symmetrical square wave of frequency 25 kilohertz, okay, and peak to peak amplitude of 10 volt is fed to Y input of a single channel oscilloscope. The screen appears as shown in the figure. Okay, this is the screen. Then the X and Y sensitivities are, and they have given the options. Okay, X and Y sensitivities means X and Y settings actually they have asked. Okay, so here if you check, the frequency is equal to 25 kilohertz. Okay, so therefore we can write time t. Time t is the time period, okay, of the signal. Time t is equal to 1 by frequency, so it is a 1 by 25,000, so it is 4 into 10 to the power minus 5. Okay, so it is like a 40 microsecond. Okay, this is the time period, right? And it is given that peak to peak amplitude is equal to 10 volt. Okay, so now for finding the X setting or X sensitivity, okay, X setting is equal to, so can we find the total divisions to complete one cycle? Yes, it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We are having 8 divisions to complete one cycle. Okay, so we can write X setting is equal to time t divided by number of divisions to complete one cycle. Number of divisions for one cycle. Okay, so if you check, it is equal to t is 40 microsecond, 40 into 10 to the power minus 6 divided by 8, so it is equal to 40 by 8, so it is a 5 microsecond. This is the X sensitivity, 5 microsecond per centimeter. Okay, so this is the X setting. Similarly we can find Y setting. Okay, so Y setting is equal to, yes, we are having peak to peak voltage, peak to peak voltage, right, divided by number of divisions. So here we need to take the vertical divisions. Okay, so what is peak to peak voltage? It is given 10, right, divided by, if you check vertical divisions from peak to peak means between here, we need to find the divisions. Okay, so here we are having the half and here it is half, so it becomes 1. Okay, next 2 3 4 5, so we are having the 5 divisions. Okay, so if you check 10 divided by 5, 5, so it is equal to 2 volt per centimeter. Okay, so 5 microsecond per centimeter and 2 volt per centimeter. Okay, so if you check, the correct option is option A. Okay, actually they have given wrong here, both the A and B are same. Okay, so correct answer is either A or B. Okay, I think there is some printing mistake actually. Okay, so 5 volt, 5 microsecond per centimeter and 2 volt per centimeter. Okay, so this is about numerical number 4 on the CRO. A sinusoidal signal of frequency 2 kilohertz, okay, 2 kilohertz is applied to the X deflection plate, and sawtooth frequency 1 kilohertz is applied to the Y deflection. Okay, so sawtooth is applied to the Y plate, okay, and sinusoidal to the X plate. Okay, So here to the horizontal plate they have applied the sinusoidal. Okay, means signal will be like this. This is the sinusoidal, and this is applied to horizontal plate. Okay, and to the vertical plate we are having a sawtooth. Generally we apply the sawtooth to the horizontal plate. Okay, this is to vertical plate. So depending on the magnitude of this signal, okay, the beam electron position, okay, between the horizontal plates will be determined. Okay, and here depending on this, yes, magnitude of this signal, the beam or the electron position in the vertical plate is varied. Okay, so if you check, if horizontal plate consists of this signal and vertical plate consists of this signal, then in the on the screen generally you observe this signal only. Okay, but now if they reverse it, then we'll be observing the signal like this. So it will be like this. Okay, means whatever the signal is, okay, this signal will be input signal is, that signal will be observed on the vertical axis. Okay, so correct option is option A. Okay, you can imagine the position of the electron between the horizontal and the vertical plates and you will get an idea. Okay, so this is about the numerical number 5. A DC voltage of 1 volt is applied to X plates to a CRO, and an AC voltage of 2 sin 100t is applied on the Y plates. The resulting display on the CRO screen will be, and they have given the 4 options. So be careful. Here X plate we are having constant voltage, that is a 1 volt DC voltage. Okay, and to the Y we are having the sinusoidal. So if you check, as X plate is having a constant signal. Okay, so therefore the horizontal, the position of the electron beam, okay, between the horizontal plates, okay, it will be fixed because this voltage is not changing, this voltage is constant. Okay, so horizontal position is constant but vertically changing. Okay, so if you check and if we observe the waveform on the screen, it will be like this. As the vertical position is same, right, only change is horizontal. Okay, so suppose time t and this is signal, for example. Okay, so suppose t is equal to 0, the horizontal position will be here, right, for different time t it will be like this. So we'll be observing the electron beam like this. Okay, so from this we can draw, yes, or we'll be getting the pattern will be the straight line only. Okay, vertical line, because horizontal position will be constant here. Okay, only change is vertical position, right? So if you check, the correct option is vertical straight line. Okay, so this is about the numerical number 6. Thank you.